Today I'm going to show you how you can install this car horn in your car without damaging your warranty. And also a giveaway contest because it's my birthday, and what better opportunity than this to have a giveaway, right? So all of that coming up right after this short intro. It's short, very short. Coming up. Hey guys, my name is Rahil. Welcome back to my channel to yet another episode, and today is my birthday, 16th of April. Well, thank you, and that's exactly why I have my channel's first ever giveaway contest for you guys. So make sure you watch the video till the end so you win something exciting. I'm very much excited. Hope you are too. And hey, I make auto electronics DIY tips and tricks videos, so if you're new here, then subscribe to this channel and make sure you press the bell icon so you don't miss out on anything. Now here's a small story. Now when I had bought this car, the Tata Tigor, the moment I got it out of the showroom, my dad sitting beside me told me to try out the horn as I was driving the car just to see how it sounds. And the moment I honked, he went, "Get it changed." I'm not kidding, that's exactly what he said. So I started my work. Now I like the Skoda type Wintone horn which is made by Roots. I already have it in my Activa, so I needed something different. I also like the tone of the horn which Creta has got, so I started to look up on the cost of the horn, which I came to know was about 3 to 4,000 rupees from Hyundai. And just when I had made my mind for that, an Audi car zoomed past besides me honking its horn, and damn, that was so really good. Now to be honest, that Audi horn is really expensive. So after searching a lot, I reached to CHSKY official store on AliExpress, and they had the exact tone which I needed. And guess what? They sent me this exact horn to try it out. This is the package that I received in the mail, and it's 3 AM. Who does unboxings at 3 AM? Anyways, I'll do it. The packaging looks good. There's branding on all sides. So you can see there is branding on all sides. Now I don't know what is this because it's in Chinese. Okay. Do let me know in the comments if you know what this is. This is the relay harness. It looks good. Quality product. Horn number 1. Horn number 2. Some metal plates. Probably adapter for Audi horn connector. From the look of it, I can see some scratches which I believe came on this at the time of shipping by looking at the box. Now this is a 12 volt horn which is said to have 110 to 129 decibels of loudness. So you can imagine it is very loud. Voltage 12 volts, current less than 4.5 amps, sound level 110 to 129 decibels. The high tone frequency is 510 plus or minus 20, and the low tone horn is 410 plus or minus 20. I think it is hertz. Oh yeah, and you get a 12-month warranty on this horn. Now coming back to the topic, it is always recommended to install any additional horn in your car or bike with additional relay so that you don't overload the stock wiring of your car or bike. Now what relay does is it isolates the new horn from the stock wiring by passing the current to the horn directly from the battery. And that's exactly why I will use the relay harness which is supplied in the package to install the horn in my car. Suppose if you buy a horn outside and you don't have a relay harness, what should you do? 1. You can buy premium quality relay harness from CHSKY official store. I will mention the link in the description. 2. You can buy a separate horn which you can easily get in the market and use that to install it in your car or bike. Now some people get freaked out when they hear about relays. Now I'll try to give a very simple explanation. Here it is. This is the horn relay, some wires preferably 1 square mm and some connectors. These two pins here are for the coil of the relay. You will have to connect the two stock wires which were connected to the stock horn to these pins. What this will do is it will tell the relay when to start the current to the horn so that you get the sound. It's like a on-off switch. Next, connect a wire from positive supply of the battery straight to the relay at this pin with a fuse in between. And at last, connect a wire to this outward pin of the relay to both the horns as input. The last step, connect the second pin of both the horns to the ground and you are done. Now I will be installing these horns in my Tigor. Now for that, I am so excited to try out these horns to see how it sounds. So horn test 1, relay connected temporarily, ground check, positive wire check, relay trigger at battery at full potential in 3, 2, 1. It's too loud. There's this noise ringing in my ears right now as if I've heard a bomb blast. I'm kind of feeling little deaf right now, but I'm super pumped and excited to get this installed in my car right now. Now I will have to remove the old ones and put these new horns in place of them. But here's the thing, I actually don't know how I would get inside to those horns to change them. This is my first DIY project on this car, so wish me luck. Till then, let me figure out something. So apparently I'll have to take off this front bumper to get access to the horns which are over here inside. And for that, I can see some bolts which I think I'll have to take off, and some on the sides and some on the top. So if my logic is right, I should take off all these nuts, bolts and screws to take off the bumper. So let's get started. Now we are talking. I see these fog lamps here. This is the fog lamp focus adjuster, which I feel I should adjust as the fog lamp focus of my car is not proper. So this was a small DIY on how to take off your bumper and adjust the fog lamp focus of the Tigor and the Tiago too. Now let's get back to business. Now it's all easy from now on. First, find the space to route the wires of the relay and fix it. Then disconnect the old horn. Wait a second. What the f is this? Oh come on Tata, why? H16s for fog lamps and I don't know what is this for horn. I think Tata has made this car thinking of it as Jaguar. Like most of the things are inspired from there. Like Tigor, Jaguar, God knows. Now here's the situation. I want to install this horn without cutting or splicing any of the wires just so that I don't void the warranty. So now I will have to find a female pin for, I don't know what it is called, so that I can cut those to use it as a trigger for relay. So now I will have to go hunting for this type of connector. So I had to return back empty-handed as I did not find the connector in the market anyway. But I just saw a video online and the person in the video says that this particular connector can be found at places where CNG installations are done. Now CNG is not popular in Goa. It's like nobody installs CNG in Goa. Now that leaves me with only one option, Jugaad. So I modified this connector which is for Audi car to this so that it can fit inside the stock connector which is present in the car. Okay. Perfect. It's late in the evening now and I managed to modify the adapter which was for Audi car for its horn to something like this and some zip ties to keep the connection strong. You can also use blade type fuse, break it into two and make your own jugaad. However, I didn't use these metal strips which came with the package because in comparison with the stock ones, these look very soft and the stock ones are very powerful. I don't know if you can see, but it's like as if there are two strips joined together, and this is very hard, which means better performance in terms of resonance. That means it will not resonate with the horn, which is very good. Okay, now the trigger for the relay is provided from this stock horn wire, which is this, to the trigger wires, which are here, these. So these wires will have to be connected to this trigger wires, which is basically the stock horn wire, and the output of this wire, which are both these blue colored wires, they will go to each of the horns respectively. This red wire is the 12 volt input signal which goes straight to the battery. And finally, this black wire is the ground which is connected to the chassis of the car, and again this will be connected to both of the horns respectively. And finally, this black wire is connected to the chassis of the car, which is the ground, and will serve ground signal to both of the horns. So here's a small problem. Now as you can see, these output wires from the relay are very small and don't reach the horns. I will have to cut these wires and adjust them accordingly so that they reach the horns properly. And don't worry, cutting these wires won't void your warranty. It will void if you had cut this wire. Cutting these wires, these relay wires, won't void your warranty as you don't cut any of the stock wiring whatsoever. Now I will be using this V-guard wire, which is 1.5 square mm, to extend these wires, as the relay wire is also 1.5 square mm. Now I am using a heat shrink, and if you don't know what is heat shrink, hold on for a minute. Some insulation tape, just so that I get one more layer of protection, or should I say insulation. Okay, so this is for the ones who don't know what is heat shrink. Pay attention to this. Now this has become perfectly insulated. One more. And that's exactly how I get perfectly insulated joints. So by now I have managed to modify this relay harness, basically just extending the wire, and now I'll show you the connection. So these two are the relay coil wires. These will go to the stock horn connector, which we have modified like this. Okay, let me clear one thing over here. It is not necessary to use heat shrinks. I use it because it makes the project very clean. You can also do away with insulation tapes. It will be as good as how I did over here. At least anyway, it's better to have heat shrink. I would recommend that. Tidy up your work. Since the wiring is complete, there is one last step that you need to do. That is, connect the positive wire of the relay to the battery. Now the horn installation process is complete. It's now time to put the bumper back in place and let's go for a ride. So here are some before and after footages. That is so huge improvement. I can't stop telling you how loud this horn is. Now the tone of this horn is similar to what you can get on Mercedes, Audi and BMW cars. Even Creta horn is kind of similar. Polo and Skoda. No, this one is little different. The sound feels really good. And now I can say, yes dad, I got the horn changed to a better one. Hope you like it. Now one good thing about this horn is it doesn't feel harsh. It is kind of soft. So it should not be a problem in cities. Well, on highways this horn does really good. Now the verdict. Should you get this horn in your car or no? Well, if I were you, I would have got this in all my cars. And that's totally subjective depending on your likes and taste. Guys, it's your car. Do whatever you want with it. You don't have to listen to me. Well, if you do, all the best. Now don't get me wrong by thinking it as a low quality China product, because this is definitely not the one. This is a high quality premium brand product. Now this CHSKY official store on AliExpress, or should I say brand CHSKY, they make auto replacement parts which are of good quality. And the design is also patented, and also this is a patented horn design, so the sound will be slightly different from the other. Now please note, I have not been paid by anyone or this seller to say these things. These are just my user experience because I like the way it sounds. Also the build quality of this horn is really good. Normally what happens is if you hold the horn in your hand, then the tone changes, but in this case, this particular horn, even if you hold the horn in your hand, the sound will not change at all. And that was really something which I liked, because on my Tigor, after installation, the front grille of my Tigor touches the horn, and trust me, it does not change the tone whatsoever, which is really good. I really appreciate it and liked it, and that is why I'm saying it is really good. But hey, this is very subjective. You may like it or you may not. It's your car, do whatever you want. So using this horn in your car will totally depend on the local traffic laws which are in your region. Now let's talk about the giveaway contest. I'm giving away this horn box pack piece to anyone who wins this contest. Now to participate in this contest, make sure you have subscribed to my channel, then go to the video description where you will find a link to enter the contest. Open the link and there you will find all the possible ways to enter this contest. Make sure you complete all the steps over there to get more points to increase your chances of winning, because the winners are going to be selected at random. No matter where you are from, you might be from anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter if you're from India, Dubai, Russia, China, wherever you are. If you win this contest, I will ship this product straight to you. You don't have to worry about any shipping charges or anything whatsoever. So go ahead right now in the description box below to find the link to enter this giveaway contest. Make sure you get as many points as possible, and I hope you win it. I have put all product links and giveaway contest details in the description box below, so make sure you do check it out. So that's it for the video. Hope you like it. Hit the like button if you did so. Share this video with your friends, and I hope you win the giveaway contest. I'll see you in the next one.